right, welcome back, kids, to episode 16 of the 50/50 Showcase, my exhibition of 50 level 50 heroes, villains, rogues, vigilantes from the City of Heroes game on the Excelsior server, which is part of the Homecoming server. This is number 16. This is Io. She is the dreaded Fire Blast, Radiation Emission, Fire Mastery Corruptor. Damage, damage, damage. That is her theme. That is her game. That is her style. She just debuffs and then melts things. The dreaded Frads. Probably people have heard of that from back in the day. This was a big theme team for defenders, corruptors, whatever. I think even controllers are rad fires, fire rads. These guys do a lot of damage. So this is Io. Let's take a look at the mids build, shall we? This is going to be straightforward here. Let me pop this open. Here she is. Let me make sure you all can see this okay. Scoot it down up a little bit, looks like. Where are we? Come on, mids, work with me. Click. There we go. Scoot it up just a bit. All right. So, taking a look at the build, set-wise, there's nothing crazy here as I glance through. A lot of these sets are, yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of rare sets, but it's nothing hyper pricey, crazy sort of thing. I got a bunch of devastations with chances for hold, just to give a little bit of control. We got some posies in here with the chance for energy damage, give a little bit of extra oomph with those. But really nothing over the top, no ATOs, not a bunch of purple sets or whatever. She doesn't really need them. This is an older build. I could, of course, go back through this and boost it up a little bit. But as many of my builds are, I'm not trying to break the bank on these things. I'm just showing you some basic, affordable builds, at least in my opinion of affordability. 200 million, let's say, that you can put this thing together, have fun, and just devastate your enemies. So really no crazy sets that you see here. Overall, she's all about damage. So if you take a look at her sets, she has taken pretty much everything in Fire Blast with the exception of Blazing Bolt. And probably if I were to redo her at some point, I might even throw that in there because I think this was before they redid the snipes. Where the first snipe you fire is your traditional old school sniper. You have the big long build up and then it's interruptible. But then once you start attacking, everything's like a fast snipe. So I probably would even throw that in there at this point. But again, she really doesn't need it. Lots of AoE with Fireball and Rain of Fire and Fire Breath and Inferno. So lots of damage. Then Radiation, I've taken everything here, including Fallout, which is the res. I don't, sorry, not Fallout's not the res. I believe, sorry, Mutation is the res, which a lot of times I won't take the ally res because hey, that's what people got Awakens for, or Temp Powers or something like that. So you don't really need to take it, but I've got it on her because with the way I've played with her in the past, she just goes out, attacks, and other people are dying at some point. So mutation, fallout, that's a nice combo where you detonate your dead foe, your dead enemy with this one. So that's a nice little 1-2 combo. Those would easily be droppable if you don't want to, worry about blowing up your allies that die and then resin them. You can throw blazing bolt in there, no problem if you just drop, one or two of those. But I've got everything else from radiation emission as well. Rad, if you're not aware, it's a really powerful debuff set. You've got the Radiant Aura, which is a heal, an AoE heal, so there's some buff and heal for yourself. Radiation Infection, debuff toggle that you throw on a target, and then an AoE around that target, minus defense, minus to hit. So debuff. AM, Accelerate Metabolism, that's a self buff, it's a team buff as well. Gives you some recharge, recovery, some damage. That's a nice little power that a lot of people will try to perma that thing. Enervating Field, this is another debuff toggle similar to Radiation Infection. It lowers foes' damage and resistance. Already mentioned Mutation about the ally res. Lingering Radiation, this is another debuff. It's not a toggle this time. It's like a ranged attack. You throw it on a ranged target. Lowers their speed, lowers their recharge, lowers their regen. So between those, radiation infection, enervating field, lingering radiation, you can just debuff the bejesus out of a bunch of targets, no problem. Then you got choking cloud, which is your PBAOE auto hit hold. So anything that gets within melee view that's lower level like minions, lieutenants, they just automatically get held for a few seconds. It's you're basically stealing from babies with this one. It's such a cheesy, hold, but you can proc the crap out of it. Or I think I actually threw, yeah, I've got the lockdown +2 mag, so that means I can probably hold bosses, no problem. Fallout, already mentioned that. That's blowing up your dead ally. So you can do some damage, minus hit, minus defense, and minus damage, minus resistance on the enemies around it. So if one of your allies does die, you want them to be in melee range. This is great for, a brute or a tank or scrap or something like that. Or you could potentially teleport a dead ally into some enemies and then fall out and nuke them. And then you can mutation and raise them up from the dead. EMP, EM Pulse. This is a nice PBAOE hold, minus endurance, minus regen. Robots, it does damage to those that class of enemies. Minus recovery, so it's another powerful debuff. But it's on a longer recharge, and I believe it has really high endurance cost, like 20 if you've got it unslotted. Mine's currently going to cost me almost 15. So anyway, I got the whole kit here. There are a few buffs in here, more aura buffs, but the main name of radiation is really just debuff. And if you can lower the defense and lower the resistance with your two toggles, that's really going to make it easier for you to do more damage because you're going to be able to hit. You're going to be able to do more damage because they have damage resistance debuffing, and the numbers on the damage resistance are minus 22 and a half. So in other words, you'll be doing essentially 22.5% more damage. So it's a nice, easy, cheesy way to get some extra damage out of your build without having to necessarily slot a bunch of damage, which I pretty much have. So if you just look at the sets from here, I've got a lot of damage sets slotted in here. Glancing at these things, going for some recharge, going for some accuracy with the posi sets. The devastations are giving me damage boosting, some damage resistance. So a little bit of here and there, that kind of stuff. The hold procs I'm throwing in there just give a little bit more stackable control with the choking cloud aura. You can also hopefully, ping one of these procs on flares or fire blast, gives you a little bit of extra chance to hold things. But overall, taking a look at the numbers, not great defenses, right? Single digit, that's not going to save your life. Even the resistances are, pretty much crap. I mean, 30 some percent, smash lethal, fire cold, fire's not bad, 50-ish percent. But this character's not about surviving herself, she's going to take damage, but the real name, this is like a blaster, right? She's just going to unleash hell upon her enemies, and the idea being that you melt your targets before they can kill you. I mean, it's that straightforward. It's one of those, flying by the seat of your pants type of build, kill or be killed sort of combination. She does have a good chunk of recharge. If I scoot this up, you can see it. Recharge is sitting at 112%, so that's going to allow you to bring those big AoE hits up faster. Your accelerate metabolism is going to come back faster. When you do click your accelerate metabolism, your recharge is even better, 142.5%. So you got a lot of high speed recovery here, or high speed charge. So that's again, that's her game. Fire, 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 blast, 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 melt, 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 burn, burn, burn. That's what you got to do. Unlike a couple of my controller builds, I do have Clarion because, squishy builds like Corruptors, Defenders, I don't care about barrier and the great defense, whatever. That's some people's way of getting around being mez. You got so much defense and so, clear barrier, great. Take Clarion. Okay, it's going to give you mez protection. It also boosts your range, which is nice with these droppable, rain of fire, that sort of thing. Plus the special, which boosts your holds, for instance, of Choking Cloud. So that's going to make that more powerful when I click that. She's got Pyronic, the big old fiery explosion. which is set to the core side to get more damage. I took diamagnetic, which is the minus to hit, is probably the main reason I took it, although the minus regen is nice too, because that helps to synergize with some for debuffs over here, like lingering radiation has minus regen, and the minus to hit with radiation affection will be boosted by the diamagnetic hybrid interface here. For hybrid, she went with the control. Again, this kind of synergizes with the choking cloud. That's probably her number one defense, is kind of just getting into melee, right? Which maybe sounds crazy, but if you get into melee, you can hold things pretty easily with, you got your Clarion special boost, you've got your control core embodiment boost, and then you throw in there the fact that Choking Cloud is auto hit, and I've got the lockdown proc. Plus, I've got a couple of the holds, procs, and devastation with the flares and such. She actually is pretty decent at controlling just by adding that all up, at least at the higher level game. So that is where, her defense is coming from, by controlling things, locking them down. Um, you know, for some people that works. Some people they wanna max that defense. They wanna max out their whatever, to survive. But for her, she's just gonna try to out damage and hold stuff. I mean, really, that's all there is to it. You could easily see re slotting her to be more defensive, but that's what she's got. She's got Basilisk Gaze in here, in the EMP to get more hold potential sitting there. So that's really the main things. Looking around, there's, not crazy sets here. It's just a mishmash of bonuses. And really just survival is based upon destroying the enemy fast, using these debuff toggles like the minus to hit combined with the interface minus to hit, uh, some control out of Choking Cloud and the other procs, and the incarnate stuff, and pretty much hope for the best at that point. All right, that is the overview of the mids build. So from here on out, I'm going to go ahead and do my normal routine. I'm going to run a couple of council, style, radio slash paper missions, just to kind of shake off the rust, show you the basics, the tactics, the techniques, the strategies, how the powers work, what sort of combos you might put together. And then once I get done with that, I'm going to go ahead and join a team, put together a team, whatever, and run some, times six, seven, eight, type of things to show how her buffs and debuffs will work with it in a team environment. Although she really doesn't need to necessarily buff or debuff too much, especially if you're in some incarnate squad, as you've seen a couple of my videos where it's just a slaughter fest anyway. So she can actually throw out the damage on top of everything else. Plus, oh yeah, don't forget about Scourge from Corruptors. That really works well with something like Rain of Fire. All these little ticks of damage over time can Scourge. So that all just adds up to just a complete annihilation. All right, let me pause the vid. Let me get this set up, and then we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Here we are. This is the first solo mission. Archon Rossi and his guards need to be taken down. There they are. +2 times 6 council. This is Io with her pretty orange and green combination. Oh, look at this guy just waiting here. Now, the one thing with this Corruptor in particular, anyway, even though I have a lot of emphasis on control, I don't have a lot of AoE, like range control. So unlike a controller, where I can kind of sit back and throw something in there and stun a bunch of people, her tactics need to be different. If I open up at the ranged attack, fireball or rain of fire or whatever, a bunch of dudes are going to come charging, right? They're going to probably scatter or whatever. It's going to potentially turn into a mess. So what I'd love to be able to do is get these guys to come to me to get in range of that choking cloud power. And a good way to do that, at least with radiation, is to use one of your toggle debuffs here. And specifically, I would use radiation infection, because that's going to debuff their accuracy and their defense. Mainly the accuracy, so that if they do come charging in, I can duck around a corner, let's say, by toggle pulling. And when they come running in here, they'll have a reduced chance to hit me because of that debuff. And then once they come around the corner, they'll be in range of my my hold here, the choking cloud power. So that is going to be the strategy, at least with this character. Okay. And then once they're in tight, I can drop, Inferno, Rain of Fire, Fireball, Pyronic. I've got Lingering Radiation, which is also going to slow them because they're going to want to scatter with Rain of Fire. All right, let me see what we got here. I do have some stealth between super speed and I think I have the stealth proc in my sprint. Let me double check. Yeah, I've got Unbounded Leap Stealth. So don't forget that sprint will take leap powers, jumping powers, so you can throw Unbounded Leap in their stealth. Doesn't look like there's a bunch of people like right there. So I think what I'm going to do is try to chuck this a little bit deeper. I don't know if this is going to spoil my stealth or not. I'm going to turn this on, turn that on. Let me put on my headset so I can hear what's going on. There we go. And activate AM. Throw RI out there and duck. Okay, look, I already would have been stunned if I hadn't done that. Or a heal. Okay, they're all coming in close. Drop my other debuff toggle. They're starting to choke now. The control is going off. Got consume. Get my H or my blue bar back. Drop a nuke. There's a boss. I do also have the single target hold out of Fire Mastery, so I can use that. Plus you can see the Tesla cages that are popping up. Those are my hold procs triggering. Poof, done. Easy enough, right? All right, so that is the basic, common strategy. Pull them to you with a toggle. Your other option is you can charge in, unload EMP, plus you've got your choking cloud that can stun, hold a bunch of guys at the same time. That might be something I could do with this group up here because they're fairly tight together. I don't see any really dangerous foes there. So let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and fire up Clarion. Hasten. Let's do aim. Do this. Boom. Start the rain. This is why I've got consume. Blow them up. Toast. So yeah, EMP does a big drain of your stamina. All right, that was them. Go ahead and maybe pull over here. Throw this up. Okay, toggle pull. We got a few of them. Do the same thing with this next group. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and okay, just a little jump back. I want to be able to see though, so let's do that. Oh, they can see me. Get them in tight. Rain of Fire, Lingering Radiation, Fire Breath, Fireball, Inferno. Get the Equinox here, Vampire, so he doesn't hold me. Guess gotta watch out for the scatter from Rain of Fire. And don't forget to shut off your toggles, because they will stick to the dead people. Clarion activated again. Get my control going. Hybrid. Pull these guys in. Drop Rain of Fire as soon as I show up. Boom. Oh, we got a boss in here. There he is. He's held. So that's the point with the control hybrid, as well as Clarion giving me the special boost and the hold, the +2 lockdown proc can hold bosses. Because really, that's the only danger. Oh, I didn't see the parasite behind him. Toast. Done. I'd say the biggest challenge this character has is endurance, really. I don't remember what my ratio is of recovery to drain. Just checking the mids build. Yeah, that's actually pretty bad. Here, let me pull up mids again real quick. Take a look. Her recovery to drain is 3.4 to 2.1, so that is pretty bad. Let's see, turn off aim, make it more realistic. Let's see, consume, turn that off. So let's see, if you're running super speed, if you're running enervating field, you're running combat jumping, choking cloud, you've got your toggles, right? Radiation infection. That's going to lead to a fairly serious end drain 2.1. If you don't have your toggles on, turn those off, it's more manageable, 1.5 to 3.2, but still that's only about a 2-to-1 ratio. So yeah, the real problem I'd say with this build is just the endurance drain. But that's why, again, why I went with consume. All right, what do we got? We got some more big boys over here. I'm gonna turn this. Had a present left over. All right, so this is in a tight spot with a bunch of 53s. So I think what I'm gonna do is gear up and jump in here, pulse. Drop the toggles. Hold this boss, hopefully. Boom. Finish this boss off. So I didn't even bother focusing on anybody other than the boss, because I should have enough damage to just melt the rest of them. Yeah, so that guy, he just died without even moving. Okay, what do we want to do here? Yeah, get my toggles back up. So I've got super speed, I've got the stealth proc, so I'm pretty much invisible to these people. Pull this guy up here. Start blowing these guys up. Eliminate them as quickly as I can. Done. One guy ran. Okay, pull another group. See, this is the kind of thing you can do while you're solo. On a team, your teammates won't be patient enough for this. You know, some tank will have to do this, right? But you can certainly just pull yourself and essentially tank. This is actually a really safe, comfortable solo build. You got all the tools you need to keep yourself alive and destroy enemies. So stealth is nice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get clearing up again because I see a couple measures in there. Boom this guy. There we go. Ah, there's a runner. Thought I saw somebody taking off. Some more guys back there. Let's pull him again. Let's get his friends to come out and play. Alright, next. This guy, single target him with a hold. Guess I missed. But I think the cloud got him anyway. There's a lot of guys in this room. These freaking team things. Team inspirations. Proc's going off for holding. Done. Oops, I guess I went backwards. Yep, this way. So yeah, if you're soloing, you're in a rhythm, you can just fly around with this character. Just start destroying everything. I'm gonna wait till Clarion's back up. I'm gonna go in there, just charge, and hit him with EMP, I think. Go. Boom. The boss there? Why, yes it is. I didn't see that there was a boss sitting there. I'm gonna put some debuff on him. Guess I should have looked first, huh? So yeah, I mean, this build is not without risk. That's what inspirations are for, right? Your heal is not that great. It's more of like a patch you up at the end of a fight type of heal. Alright, that was a riskier move, right? I can just toggle pull, so I'll do that maybe with this one, because I know there's gonna be guys around the corner here too. So I'll do that and go around the corner, give myself a little patch heal. Some more guys to build up. There we go. So yeah, it's a lot safer just to toggle pull. The other thing about Clarion is that you get the range boost with it, so your toggles are easier to throw at a distance. Right, there's the boss we want, right there, Archon Rossi. What I'm going to try to do is maybe, I don't want to get too stupid, right? Or do I? Let's do this. So what I was going to do, you can do this, throw another one. Bring these guys. Just for giggles, right? Whoops. Like I said, that is your weakness, running out of energy. All right, let's regroup back here. Good news is I do not have a lot of toggles that I have to restart. Fire that up. So yeah, I didn't have to grab both of those groups, just showing that you can. Not necessary. That was just, you know, E-peen kind of stuff. You toggle these debuffs that I need. See if I can, yep, there we go. So I got him with the proc. Plus the original hold. That's why I've got those. All right, he's down. Another proc on the hold. So those little hold procs trigger pretty good. Devastation is the set. All right, where's the boss? He's got to be in there somewhere. Got to be in there somewhere. Oh, he's hiding somewhere. All right, let's go center mass on this guy. Choke it out. Hit the big nuke. Boom. 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 Right, toast. Next group. I swear I'm not getting any purple drops here. Don't know why. All right, let me go and get in there. It's best just to sort of take the band-aid off and charge. Okay, let the rain do its work. Nuke 'em. There we go. So yeah, you definitely have a lot of damage tools. I mean, this is on par with, like a triple fire, blaster. Not just the raw damage, but you actually have a few tools that will let you debuff to get close. Obviously, you don't have the damage cap of blaster. All right, let's do this. But from a Corruptor standpoint, this could be one of your big boys. Boom. Toast. This is why you don't really need Blazing Bolt. I mean, you could grab it if you needed, another single target attack, but generally speaking, you're going to be diving in there and just melting stuff. So, Blazing Bolt, you can use it. You could, let's say, replace flares or something like that with it. All right, let me go ahead and pause this, get another one fired up. No pun intended, and we'll see how the +3 times 8. Let me make sure I do the setting right now. We want team size of 8. We want level +3. Make sure the bosses are on. Yes. All right, I'm going to exit, fire up another one of these council missions, then we'll do some teamwork. All right, we're back with the second mission. This is +3 times 8. Some more council test subjects. This is the Fire Corruptor Io. Let us fire up our powers here. Get all that good to go. Excellent. What we got? I'm going to go ahead and do a little toggle pull. We're going to have more targets and a little bit tougher targets this time. Okay. Easy enough. Destroy all these guys. Try to be a little more energy conscious. Love to dive in there, but I don't have any purples. Just be patient with it. Let him come closer. The cash register ring. This guy, I don't know where he's going, that wolf. I've not been getting good inspiration drops. There's the Archon over there. Get a perp. Get him with the toggle. Come on, closer. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Get everybody held. The rain going. Some blue back. That's the lockdown proc just went off. That guy come in. There we go. Enjoy the choking cloud. Scourge going with the rain. Alright, he's out. So unlike like triple fire blaster, you have to coordinate your toggles, debuffs, that sort of thing, heals. Where, triple fire blaster, you just can go in there freaking rain death on somebody. This is just like the last map, isn't it? Go this way first. Oh. Right. I mean, this whole room, I just did the same thing. Just toggle pull. Bring him to you. Just be patient. Oh, shit. Didn't see those guys at all. I like the combination of rain of fire and lingering radiations. It slows. I don't know the total numbers on those two combined. Let's see if I can figure this out here. Rain of fire. Oops. Rain of Fire has a what, minus 40% run speed. And then Lingering Radiation is minus 115. So yeah, you're flooring their movement speed with those two together in a big old patch. They're not going to run away. And that's great because Rain of Fire, if you know, it causes a lot of scatter, a lot of fear. Let's get two guys here. Beat them down. Easy enough. Let's see what we want to do. We're going to RI this wolf, but then hold him so he doesn't run. And then also, unlike, triple fire, something like that, blaster, you do have tools to help the party aside from damage, right? You can heal, you can debuff, you can buff, you can res. A bunch of guys in here. I don't know if I want to pull them or just dive in there. I'll probably dive in because I have my stuff up. Actually, wait, I changed my mind because my consume is not up. I need a way to get the blue bar back. I'm gonna take him this way. It's one thing I like with super speed. I can quick dip and dive if I need to. And a lot of times I'll just use a green to heal rather than my heal. So I'm trying to save on stamina. I might as well use those. Yeah, I thought about diving in there, but then I saw my consume power was still down. And I didn't want to go in there and nuke with EMP and then be out of juice again. Get a lot of 54s on this map. This time I will do the nuke, the EMP. Try to reduce the number of targets as quick as I can, even if it means taking a little extra damage. God, I'm missing. All right. I need to go that way. Guessing the guy's gonna be over here. Let's see if I can do this. Pull him this way. Comes Wolfie. Remember, the werewolves have like accelerated speed, so they're gonna outrun your toggle. Unless you put it on them. Then they outrun the rest of the group. So yeah, werewolves, they have like a high resistance to mobility debuffs like speed and immobilize. So I threw the toggle on one of them. He come booking down here without the rest of them, which is kind of bad because then the others come around the corner a few seconds later. They're going to be undebuffed and able to just full blast you. So I'd rather put it on the slower guys and let a couple of werewolves come around the corner, hold one of them at least. And then this way, when the rest of the mobs show up, most of them are debuffed. Try to not get rooted by that. Okay, throw the lingering radiation slow out there. There's Rain of Fire. Now the werewolves are not going to be affected by those slows, so you want to make sure you get them dead. Sometimes in the excitement of just throwing so much fire around, you lose track of your HP. I've had that happen before where all of a sudden I'm like, how did I die? Because I'm just like clicking away, burn, burn, burn. Didn't realize I'd gotten one shot by somebody. What the who did that? Him? I didn't even see that guy. There we go. There's our little Archon friend. Oops, I don't know if I hit them with that. I might have ran right by him. Well, I got some of them, alright. Two Archons. All gone. Okay. Let's hit this group here. These damn greens. I don't need all that. Start burning. This Archon. Running low on blue. Turn off some of these toggles. There we go. Alright, last group's down here. Oh, somebody's not dead. Let's see what I do. I'm gonna go down there and get these guys. Turn on my stealth. Turn on Clarion. Let's make a green. Huh. Let's see how that guy saw me. Okay. Let's back up. Turn that one toggle off. Give these guys something to think about. Turn off those toggles. Missed that guy. It's okay, now he's choking. I think that's all the bodies. Nope. More in here. Go in there, get him. None of these guys are bosses. You know, once I throw Rain of Fire out, it's a good time to do a heal. Because at this point, they're burning. They're trying to figure out, should I leave? Can I stay? They're slowed. Usually distracts them. Alright, there we go. That was the 2 missions. I really only had 1 scare. I think it was actually the last mission. I'll chalk that up to just rust. Now that that's shaken off, I'm feeling the vibe on this character. I mean, I just sort of want to start attacking, which is easier really on a team situation because you got people taking some of the aggro off you. So we'll see if we can get something going. Either I'll start something or I'll join something. All right, be back in a couple minutes. All right, I joined this guy who just needs help getting this Scirocco arc done. He's on the Wretch mission, but he's got it set like -1 +0, so he doesn't like sappers, you know how brutes are. Wow, these guys are great. I'm not even gonna bother freaking recording this because this is just a joke. I'll get something else right after this. Alright, yeah, that was just a bunch of grays and greens, a couple blues. Big, scary nothing. I'm gonna see about this one. Somebody else is running the Black Scorpion arc. I don't know what they're set at. Let's see if it's worth recording. What is it, these people, man? I guess I'll just blow some up real quick. Don't die, brute. Don't die. What level are these poor guys? Blaster is 44. I mean, okay. Vet level 8. Should be able to handle this. And 24. So, I mean, a team's not a bunch of level 1s. Well, I guess maybe I'll just record this quick slaughter and then I'll see if they're going to turn it up or not. Otherwise, I'll just pause the vid and then run a couple higher level things myself. I don't mind helping out, but could turn it up. Screw it. Alright, guys. I mean, I only live once. Hey, guys. Here they come. Even though I could solo this easily myself, I'm not gonna like start doing it like some a-hole. I'm gonna stick with the team. I'll help pull some crap in and make it at least interesting. But you know, if you got a team of 4 or 5 people, you should be at least trying to make it fun. Oh no, now you freaking did it. Well, probably wanted to do it this way. Oh crap, what did you do? Oh, hold on, bro. I got you. Let's see how I do this. I'm gonna fall out. Come on over. Oh, dude, I was gonna fall. Dude, I was gonna fall out your ass. Dude, I was gonna fall out your ass. Come on. Oh my God, bro. Was pulling them to your radioactive corpse. Boom. Oh my God, that would have been hilarious. It was all lined up. Dude, man, I was gonna showcase that. I was like, pull them, fall out, kaboomy, and then mutation, wake their ass up. That would have been glorious. Followed by 1-2 punch. Only thing you don't have is see if you really want to make it awesome. 1-2-3, you throw in vengeance. I guess if you really want to do it, then you teleport. Recall friend, vengeance, fallout. You know, boom. I mean, if you're gonna invite me to your +0 team, you gotta let me have some fun. Come on. So anyway, once you kind of get in the groove of things on a team, you just dive in there like that. I heard a glowy at one point. Oh, it's over here. There's the research. Yeah, there's one more group. Let's finish them. Boo. And this is the second patron team I've joined that's running. Okay, it's one thing if you're just, hey, anybody want the badge? Come on in. I'm running it super low, get it done quick. But if you're running the actual arc and you're inviting people, turn that up. Come on. This isn't kindergarten, guys. Especially when you see you got some, incarnate veteran players. Crank that shit. XP for you, anyway. Oh, well. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm not going to be running around like an a-hole and just abandon the team like I've seen some people doing lately. We're going to defeat all. Let's see, level 37. I can get some groups to merge. Dude, why do you interrupt my frickin' pull? Are you kidding me? Come on. I had those guys. See, like, if I was some tank, right, I'd be, like, in the chat. Oh, why? Don't do it. Who the hell just stunned all these people? Ah, I see. Alright, we got some new people or something. Don't understand some tactics. Guys, I'm pulling. I don't know, maybe it's just newer players don't remember that you can toggle pull and do crazy cool stuff. Don't know, because everybody just plays smash and blast. Got a couple of brutes that should be just rounding up this whole damn map. I like the 1-2 combo of EMP and Choking Cloud because that's just holds everybody. Oh, the Crag hack here. I think they're in the house, right? Go into here. Oh, do I get to nuke somebody? I'm not gonna heal you because I want to nuke somebody. I guess not. Desperate for Fallout. Where else is there? That was it. Alright, that was a snoozer. I don't know if I'm going to record any more of this team anyway. We'll see. I'm going to pause it though. I'm trying to showcase the build and what it can do on a team, and it's kind of hard to do that when either A, the team's a bunch of incarnates just steamrolling, or B, in this case, we've got it set so low that it's just a cakewalk. Hopefully they'll bump up this next mission. Let me see. Nope, they got it set to 49, so I'm not going to record this one. It's not worth it. It's just a bunch of greens and blues and whites. All right, I've put together a small little team. Got 3 incarnates, a couple non-incarnates. We're running the Ghost Widow Patronarch. I'm set to 54 times 8. So this could be a little bit fun. Just, you know, watching people die, killing some stuff. You know, the huge. Boop, boom. This should be good. This is GW's arc, by the way. Doo doo doo. Little pull action. We don't have any beefy tank dudes, so. Oh, we got a bunch of dudes showing up. Let me pop them. Oh, you gotta be frickin' kidding me. Well, that wasn't nice of that Psy dude. Well, that's why we have the Phoenix Rising, right? Somebody pulled the other group. That wasn't cool. Oh, dude, they're wrecking. They don't like me. Wasn't cool, right? These wardens, dude, they don't mean jokes, you know what I mean? Is it running, dude? Come back. Holy shit. Uh-oh. Not cool, not cool. Nope. No, you don't. Take care of these guys. I don't know if this is some ambush crap or what. Hopefully they took care of those other wardens. Take care of these guys. I said in another video, man, a 54 longbow are no joke. Are no, I can't type, are no joke. I don't know why, just not getting any effing drops. There. Started laying down some smack. That's all I can do. This longbow are in here thick. Got a warden incoming. Let's get some rad shit on him. Push through. Pow pow, pew pew. I really could use some more inspirations here. Getting shit for drops tonight. Get the drops. That looks like, oh, I thought that looked like a kinetics, huh? Oh shit. Fucking gravity. No, 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 you don't. No, you don't, gravity. No, 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 no. I don't like that delayed damage at all. Let's push deeper. Yeah, push deep. Going. Keep them bunched up, guys. Keep them bunched up. Change the target. Oh, who's that? Who's that? Psy Raider over here. Psy Ward. Nobody else comes over the side. Here they come. that guy went down. Is he down over the other side? There he is. No, blow him up first. Shit, we got guys over here now. Give me the debuff, give me the debuff. There it is. Some pets out here. Where to you? Off that. That down. Yeah, I'm telling you, these smaller teams are so much more fun. Actually, stop running, you baby. Just take it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Uh-oh, stab might be lagging. Somebody still alive up here? It's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Let's see what we got. You know what? Let me convert this shit into that. Nice. Nice. Some cover. Some work. Don't aggro the other side, please. Get the on him. Hopefully my nuke didn't just trigger. Oh no. No, you fucking did it, kids. You just did it. Ah, shit. Did those guys just appear out of frickin' nowhere? They sure seem like it. Alright, give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second, okay? Okay, hold on. Oh, dude, don't be hitting me with that news, that electric shit. Almost out of juice as it is. Stab okay. I don't know, he seemed like he was lagged out earlier. I saw him stuck back here. I forgot. Eating away. Which way are they coming? On an intercept course, you guys. Come on, Moo Moo. Let's get out of here. Ah, shit. Couldn't get so lucky, huh? Okay, let's get some buff, debuff aura out. There it is. Perfect. All right, that was a little bit of a nail biter, huh? A little bit of a nail biter. Only died twice. It's the first time I've died in 16 characters, so gotta cut me some slack, okay? And those frickin' wardens were just tattooing me. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it was. I don't feel like going to Nerva, so let me complete that. Let's see if we can get another one here. Find the info on Numina. Num num. Alright, I think I'm just going to record this last one here. And then might even cut this one because I'm already at 1 hour and 20 minutes. Didn't realize I had gone this long. I think I might cut it there. I think I've gotten the point across. I mean, fire, rad can do a lot of damage. It's a pretty good debuff. You've got a lot of tools in your tool belt. You can res yourself. You can res your allies. You can blow up your allies when they're dead. You can drop nukes left and right. So anyway, I think it's a great combo. It's good at solo. It's good at teaming. All around, great build, I think. So give it a shot if you're into that flexibility. All right, thanks for tuning in. Later.